Hello everyone, welcome. Happy Sunday. How's your weekend been? How's your weekend vacant? Congrats on getting first. How have you been? How have you been? Forlorn, welcome. How are we all doing on this weekend? I hope you're doing good. Yes, I've been doing good. Yesterday and today I went to have some lunch with family, and then today I had to run some errands. That's why I got here a little bit later than anticipated, but everything is good. I got home safe. There was a lot of rain, but we always put our safety first. I knew I was going to be a little bit late, but we drive safely and we be careful. We take our safety very seriously around here. But yeah, how have you been? How's the week been? Week at work has been very busy, but I guess that is a good sign. But just tired overall. So today I wanted to stream, play some video games, do some things, and everything's gonna be just fine. Let me see, what else has been happening? I have learned that until tomorrow there's an Otome Games event in Steam, and I've been looking, but I also made a commitment to myself that I wouldn't buy more games until I play what I have, and the only time I bought video games this year was Detective Fest in February, I think, and that's it. I haven't bought any more, and I'm doing pretty good. I am zen. I am trying to conform that I don't need more video games at the moment, that I am good, I have enough as it is, life is plentiful, and everything is gonna be okay if I don't buy more video games for a while. I'm also saying that out loud to try and convince myself, because I don't know, I just feel like I need to hear it. Yeah, I can relate, unfortunately, too much work. Yeah. Listen, we are strong, and I believe in us. We're doing great, we're doing everything we can. We're doing everything to make it work, and that is enough. That's good enough to me. Well, I think without further ado, because I feel like we're going to have a lot to do today. Let's open the game. Let me also turn on my controller, open the game. Gamepad launch. Also, I have my tea and I have a snack for later because I know I'm gonna get hungry. So let's see how it goes. Oh, I forgot to change the screen. Oh heck, oh heck. There you go. There it is. I love this little intro. I don't think I'll skip it. I don't know if I can skip it, but I like it. The OST and just the music and everything is so cool about this game. Hell yeah. All right. Danganronpa. Load game. And this must be it. Investigation daytime. Yes. Load this. Yes. Continue. Yes. Okay, I think now we were gonna investigate the gym, weren't we? Leave the area, yes. Or the kitchen. We were going in one of them. Let me check the kitchen, because if we found a knife, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. Hello? Do you know anything? Hina, you're investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all the first time for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me calm. So, I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Wait, what? Yeah, there's a knife missing. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I'd better see if anyone here knows more about it. Hell yeah. What else? What else can I check? Marbled meats, salted meats. Now's no time to be thinking about food. How dare you. But I can also check, right? Hold on, I'm trying to remember where was the menu? Here. Evidence of a struggle, replica sword, switching rooms, toolkit. Cleanliness, Sayaka's wrist, dying message, doorknob. What else could I check? Can I check Sayaka's? No, I stayed in Sayaka's room. That would be stupid. Mm-hmm. Okay. No, 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 no. Shit. Leave the kitchen? Sure, yeah. That's not what I wanted to do, but that works. Where is everyone? I want to go here, yes. Wait, where were they? The dormitory. Oh, there. Hey.
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, no, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Not exactly true. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then I don't know. Hey, Leon, I got a couple questions for you.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? What do you mean the nameplate? Oh, wait, what the fuck, huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Who switched the fucking nameplates? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Why? Does it change to whoever is in the room? Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizuno doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of the evidence in the trash room. Oh yeah, we need to go there. Do you really think I'm guilty? Okay, the trash room, the trash room. The trash room. The trash room, this way. Trash room. There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past. Oh, what my god. It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Oh. This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Cleaning duty. How do I know who's on cleaning duty? I don't. Let me see. Where's everyone else? Whoa. I've already been here. Okay, we've already talked to them. Yeah, I guess we could go to Sayaka's room. I was there, but Sayaka's room is my room. Like, for the night, it was. Nothing to see here. Sayaka. No, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here. I need to watch the video. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in the video. I wonder, what did she see? It might be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. Yes! I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. I agree. Okay, nothing here. All that's here is the sewing kit and the organ map. No useful clues. Well, can I not take it? Okay, I need to go watch this DVD. Where's the media room? Which one is that? It's this one. And no one is here. Okay. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD on the player. In the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with a friend she said she had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. Oh, what the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins, but what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Gee. Okay, there's nothing else left to do here. Hey, do you got anything useful? Cleaning duty, huh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong!
Actually, no. Okay, then who is? Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then. Oh, that's me.
Count on it!
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long.
Got it!
And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Okay, who's if me? Is anyone else here? Oh, Celeste. Girl Celeste, where are you? Hey. Hey Celeste, do you know anything about this cleaning duty stuff?
Huh?
Cleaning duty? What is that? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe you should ask Taka or someone else. Anyone but me, really. Okay. What's that? It looks like some kind of mailbox, but there's nothing in it. I don't think it's going to help me solve this case. Well, we're getting coins anyway, so... Okay. We already talked to Taka. Class 1B. Class 1B. Backwards. One A, 1B. Toko, can you tell me about anything about the cleaning duty? Cleaning duty?
What's your
Well, I
problem?
can't know anything about that. Taka's the one who cares about stupid organizational stuff like that. Yeah, sure. Leave the area, yes. Okay, hold on. Who was Hifumi? Oh, I gotta talk to him again. Okay. I'll do that. He was here. Yeah. Listen here. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go.
Of course. It's my job to gather out all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else wanted to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know you did it.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, and poking around at it?
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely unforgivable.
I will never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, that's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has a cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you are on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but
I haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. Nope, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
you got it. Okay.
So easy. So if me and I headed down to the trash room. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Ifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi! Without a doubt.
Surely you weren't planning on using the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now. Do you see the green? Oh, do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a
Perhaps
fairy?
it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh?
The fairy? No, you said last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Yes, about that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
What the fuck? Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. How is that possible? Very suspicious indeed. The green button turns it on and the yellow button turns it off, or so it seems anyway. Well, turn it off then. Oh. No. On the floor. On the floor.
Yes,
No.
Most sus-
The floor. Yes. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape, it's a part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left to do with some of the evidence. Hold on. This is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. How many changes of clothes do we have? There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Do you know what this is? Oh my god. They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and now it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it. I'm sure
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. It sounds like he's living out of it. One of his comic book fantasies. Okay, I gotta go to the gym then. Live the area, yes. The gym is not here. The gym. This way. This way. Anyone here? No, I'm alone. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. But isn't the crystal ball supposed to be here? Or one of them? Isn't this what we came to see? I'm confused. It told me to go to the gym. That's it. The monitor Monokuma always shows up on. There's gotta be a clue here. Really, or not. I'd better go back to the investigation. Fuck. Whoever's behind this must be using these cameras to observe our investigation. To force us into a situation like this. What the hell do they want from us? I'm confused. It told me to go to the gym. Oh, right. The gym continues, actually. Yeah, there are balls here. There are balls. Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hiro, snap out of it. Oh, Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed! What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So, can you say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot about it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. If you left it in the laundry room, that means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shit. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know.
Um...
Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Oh my god, everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million! That's pretty cheap actually, I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Hey Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
What is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even if she doesn't know, or could she maybe know more about than what she's letting on? No, couldn't be. What about you, Junko? Anything to add? Yeah, we already did. We did this already. Yeah, there's the camera there, but not much to do about it. Maybe I should go to the laundry room? Doo-doo-doo. The spare hotel. Okay, the laundry room is here. There's a swimsuit hanging out to dry, but it has nothing to do with what's going on. Okay. It's a washing machine. A washing machine that has nothing to do with this case. There's some magazines laying around, no help there. Just showing the school crest. I mean, I've got no other clues. What else do I have? The incinerator, the clothing. What can I even do with this? Anyone could have come along and taken it. Have I talked with everyone? I know that shit spelled Leon.
Seems like...
Okay, yeah, we already done this. Can we go to Junko's room? She's dead. Junko isn't here anymore. She's dead. Well, I know. That was why I was wondering.
Very strange.
Okay, we already seen this. Then it's not my fault because the nameplates were changed. What am I missing? What am I missing? Cause of death was a stab to abdomen and a right wrist. I mean, could there be that gold in the bathroom? Like, the killer must have washed his hands, right? No, nothing here that would indicate. It's a fish tank. Yeah, it is a fish tank. I don't know, what am I missing? I already talked to them. Let me go here and see if I missed talking to anyone. Talk to her, and also talk to him. Let me see if there's anything else to add. Hi.
Listen to me!
Oh, okay. Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's room has a nameplate on it and shows whose rooms it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens... Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Got it!
Forget everything I just said. Forget, beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do a joke sometimes, haha. No, come on.
Listen to me! You hear? Got it!
I already uncovered that. Maybe I can talk again with Celeste, and they might have something different to say. And Toka too. So do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let's just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the crass trial. Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well,
So annoying. Must you bobble around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose that it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room. It is a perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem, which is...
as for me,
that place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I am trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. We've already done that, Celeste. I'm gonna try and talk to Toka again. Because I already went to the trash room. To kill someone just to save your own life. And I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit. But is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really was gonna get involved, they would have just killed us on day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it.
this is very suspicious.
After all, where was Sayaka killed? In a room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. Should I go again to the trash room? I already went there, but... Mr. Naegi, you seem a little down. Huh, really? If you need help lifting your spirits, count on me anytime. I've got all kinds of smarter stuff that might help you cheer up. Okay. I already gave the incinerator a good once over, so I think I'm okay for now. There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge, it must be locked. I am missing something. Hiya, sketchy NPC, how are you doing? I'm conducting some investigating, however, I think I am stuck. I don't have any more clues, but I still can't progress. Should I return to the scene of the crime? Doing good, thanks. How are you? I'm doing okay as well. something is off. Did I already say this? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. I think I already done this. Yes. I already checked the... I already checked the trash room. Yes. Good to know. Hell yeah. Have you ever played this game? Your model looks amazing, by the way. Thank you so much. I have. Okay. With the bathroom, yes. Long ago, I see. Yeah, some of the gold coating has come off. But, yeah. I might have to Google this. I'm stuck. Just drinking some tea. Yeah, because I already searched all of this. And they aren't saying anything new.
Seems like
Exactly, already done it when we've seen this. Let me Google. Pick up my phone. Can I see your truth bullets? Yes, okay. We have the Monokuma file, the evidence of the struggle, replica sword sheath, switching rooms, toolkit, Makoto's room cleanliness, Sayaka's wrist, dying message, which they say it's numbers. I think it's Leon. I think it was him, but we still don't have any evidence of that. Bathroom door frame, bathroom doorknob, door nameplates, kitchen knife set, trash duty, incinerator, burnt shirt piece, shattered crystal ball. That's all I have so far. And I already went to the trash room. I don't know. So I am goggling. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Kenya. I'm the best one. How are you doing? Thank you. Okay, IGN. Try the kitchen. Okay. Without seeing the Googles, I will head to the kitchen. Because I already checked the kitchen knife. But maybe there is something I missed. Maybe. I already talked to Aoi, she didn't say anything. Okay, but I already checked the kitchen knife. Have you talked to her? Yes. Unless she has something new to say. Hold on, let me go back and maybe she has something new to say. Okay, this is new. Hold on. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Okay, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you are right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Oh my god, I have an alibi. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? Hey, listen, we just kind of came to the conclusion that I didn't. What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Okay. Thank you so much for the clever hint, sketchy NPC.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Okay.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Class trial!
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
We still haven't gone through the red door.
See you soon.
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Why is the music so ominous? Hey everybody. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to
Let's
me.
not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. We can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then.
I don't know, it kind of sounds like you did it. No. Sayaka knows. If we can just question her, like, she would vouch. No cap.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom,
The courtroom.
where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
No, can we all fit in the elevator? Okay, I guess I can talk with everyone real quick. Oh yeah, I'm sure the little crops in your bathroom can testify. Bring him in.
What?
So, whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Got it.
Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
Hey,
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. Damn, Sakura, have you thought about going, like, being a therapist? That's real powerful. I like Celeste. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? It's funny that like this I can't see Chihiro and Aoi.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, in the end I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Being so insistent even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm sure you did your job. Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. I forgot what voice I did for Leon, so let's just vibe. 11 out of 10 voice acting. I'm really doing my best. I think voice acting, even if I don't remember exactly what voices I did for everything or for everyone, it makes it more immersive. So, the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call. And I only need... Oh, I also love Kyoko. Let's get started. Alright, let's go then. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. It's 16 characters. I know. I had no clue before I got into this. Like, I came into this game... I had no idea what I was expecting. I had zero. The only thing I knew about this game is that it was crazy. I didn't know there was going to be this many characters.
Yes, indeed. Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to the grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself some courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. God, he's such a simp. Like, I know that they were childhood friends and whatever, but I think he really got into it, didn't he? Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. Print screen. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when this time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Damn. The hardest voice to do, honestly, it's Monokuma. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close, it's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry now! We did what he said and found our seats. Don't worry, your throat will get a little break when this all begins. Will it be voice? Because that's kind of cool. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. Hold on, I want to try and get a print screen of this. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer the attention and unease onto anyone else. The air seems to grow heavy as you sat there. I think I did it. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. And there I am. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. Oh, a deadly class trial. Yeah, sure. Let's save. I will overwrite this. Oh, what is this? What is this? Court preparation? Hold on. What's this class trial that Monokuma mentioned? Can Makoto sweep away the cloud of suspicion surrounding him, even with a dead body laying in his bathroom? And what about the blackened who's actually responsible for Sayaka's death? Okay. Drinking my tea. Alright. So you can review all your stuff. Cool. Okay. Open heat handbook. We have the truth bullet. I think I remember for the most part, but like, She died at around 1:30. Evidence of a struggle, the replica sword sheath. You can also look at it anytime, okay. Being scratched with a sharp object, which was the knife. Cleanliness, blah blah blah. I think I remember pretty much everything. But what are set skills? Oh, I have none. I don't have skills. Oh, yes I do. Increases damage to opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the truth time battle, costs 3 SP. Sure, I'll spend some. That's the only one I have? Okay. Finish preparations. All rise!
Let's begin with a basic explanation
Oh
of
my
the
god,
class
it's voice. I'm
trial.
so happy.
So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it,
Who
then
done
only
it?
they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
I see.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Fucking circus seat as an ex.
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And
Oh my
whoever
god, why
did
is he
it, raise your
banging
hands.
like that? Good luck, make sure to play it close attention. Okay, I'll try.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah?
What's going on with those pictures?
Well, they're dead.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Aren't you nice, Monokuma? Aren't you nice?
Friendship penetrates?
Also, I'm so sorry. 13 minutes ago, Kenya and the best one did follow me, so I'm so sorry for not noticing and only noticing now. I really appreciate the follow. Hope you enjoy it. Hit me! What the fuck?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
I guess that's true.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Something is suspicious.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sure. As things progress during each class trial, we'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. That is hilarious. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. Okay. Play with attention to each character's statement and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. Okay, I'll try really hard. Well then, good luck and have fun! Evidence of a struggle, yes.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah.
We know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Yes, she did. Hold on. Something's off about what just said. Because if Sayaka's hadn't resisted at all, there was no explanation for what happened in my room. Exactly. She resisted as fuck. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. Oh, you gotta shoot the I thought it was a person. If you're unable to stop and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? Nope. That represents a potential hole in a person's statements, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the B button. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered
Okay.
was
I thought it was the
Miss
person that you had to shoot.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
BAM!
No, that's wrong.
Oh my god!
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Well, yeah.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Chihiro, please. At least Sayaka, right?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Net?
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
No.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Exactly.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
It's okay, I'm learning. Byakuya.
Sorry.
Bakuya. Baka.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Yeah, the katana.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Give me, please. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Oh, no, the katana was used, but it was the knife that killed her, wasn't it? Yeah, kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Exactly.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
Not some random knife.
How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
Because the object that was thrust into Sayaka's stomach, it was almost certainly the knife that disappeared from a certain location.
So what was used to kill her?
I shot her. What the fuck? Good aim? Fuck! I didn't know I had to be so, like, dead on.
So the killer used some random knife they...
No, that's wrong.
Nope, that's wrong.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Exactly.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
I'm kidding, you're fine. No, but I thought I thought I did it.
After
I'm
the
ashamed.
murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Yes, Sakura.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Damn, Mondo.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
His head, his hair looks like corn.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
It gets us that it was the kitchen knife, Leon.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
No, we don't. Leon, you're being very defensive.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
The nameplates.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debate. Would you like to hear more? Yes. You can concentrate by holding down the RB button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down, so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easy to target potential weak spots. Game, are you telling me this because I failed the last one? Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest, no need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Always a count. What do you mean I always a count?
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen
Okay, I
was
see.
the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, but
Ah,
he did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall.
bam! No, that's wrong! Like a Twitch account? Yeah.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. I present to you my alibi.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Mm-hmm.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Exactly. Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
What if she just lied? Nothing would stop her, by the way.
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Oh my god.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Why?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
I think it's really funny that their fucking character portraits are banging it.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one
Okay,
who
I
does
see.
the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
It doesn't seem worth it.
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rules?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay?
Thank you,
There are
Monokuma.
no accomplices in this case. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Damn right.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
I mean, Ahoy, who the fuck went to the dining hall? Did you see anybody?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After
Exactly.
all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Oh my god, I didn't remember.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Were they kissing?
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Doing what, you freakies? Oh my lord.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos.
Oh my god, they were roommates,
I wasn't really
right?
thinking. I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Oh, shut up.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms.
Exactly.
But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together?
What the fuck? It's two girls, Taka.
unwholesome.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
But I'm a girl.
What the fuck?
You are?
Taka, what the
Oh my
fuck's wrong
gosh,
with you?
I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Is that so?
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
True.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Oh, it was Sayaka, wasn't it? Someone who's not here. Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Well, it was Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
She stabbed herself!
That's the only possibility.
That seems right. That seems right.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind
I
of
mean,
unusual.
for self-defense, surely.
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
That's what I'm thinking too, right?
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Oh my god.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Wrong. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Sketchy and Feasty. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your time here. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the
Kyoko
killer.
is that girl. Kyoko is that girl, and I love her.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Most bewildering.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Mondo. Big words are not for you. It's like wild. It's like, wow, shocker.
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
I love Kyoko, me too. I love Kyoko and Celeste.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Hair. What the fuck? Your first Hangman's Gambit's about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, then press the white button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letter, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun, okay. Something that should have been at the same but wasn't, that missed with the crucial point. If you can just figure it out what that something is it not hair? Oh my god. It is. Where's A? What? I'm confused. Hair.
Now I understand.
I thought I got it wrong. Oh, should it multiple times. Okay, thank you,
That's right.
thank you.
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Exactly, and that's pretty suspicious.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
True.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
But Sayaka was still in the bathroom. I didn't dump the body. Like, Sayaka is there currently.
That makes sense, does it not?
No, Celeste.
No. If that were the case,
Exactly.
they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Because the killer cleaned it.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Hell yeah, Kyoko.
Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Well, we could if we let it.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Her wrist was broken and there were numbers on the wall.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom.
Ah, the
right?
broken door.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Yes.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yes, I do. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. The bathroom doorknob. The scent.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
Because to open the bathroom, there is a secret.
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
No, because there is a trick.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Okay. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up, but no matter how many weak spots, is essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your influencer gauge will take damage. Now, this is important because if your influencer gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun, okay? Okay, yes, the bathroom door frame, there's a trick to it.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Correct.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No.
And finally, the culprit
Oh my god!
Sayaka cornered.
I didn't do it!
To finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was
Fuck!
you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
You missed, by the way. I know. It's not because the door was locked. Oh my god, and I was going to shoot the right thing. No, there's a different reason entirely.
The incident took place in the Sayaka was first. She then fled into the.
Then the killer ran, and they got into the back. At that point, the killer had it because Sayaka had locked it.
Yes!
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Monokuma, please. My bro.
Yup, true as
Thank you.
true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
It's proving to be lucky right now.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
I love her accent.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Because of the nameplates. The nameplates were wrong.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. So they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was the crime took place in my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Yeah.
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Okay.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do
For
something.
serious.
For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That's a good question. I have no clue.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so.
No.
That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and
No,
Miss
she said she
Maizono
wouldn't
just
open the door.
let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me?
Oh my god.
Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Because she said no. She said she wouldn't. What? When the victim was discovered, blah, 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 blah. And she became frightened. Yes.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already
Exactly.
scared, remember? That's
Fucking
why she
nerd.
asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Oh, what if she wanted to kill someone for real?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
She wanted to kill someone for real, didn't
I
it?
know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Ooh, where did you find that? There's something I want to talk to you about just in 5 minutes, come to see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
So I couldn't have written it.
Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Which was Sayaka.
And either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't.
But of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Oh my god, give
But
me.
can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes.
Very well then. Pay attention.
I will pay attention. Yes, the dorm nameplate.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note,
They would
then
have gone to Sayaka's room.
Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No, 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 no!
No, that's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched.
I thought you were
just
gonna
like
miss
the
it, bro.
rooms
Me too.
themselves.
I really thought I missed it, actually.
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Yes.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Of course.
Right? Okay, then who did it?
Sayaka. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew who switched plates, Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates is Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just in two. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
I don't know.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Well, she tried to kill him.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
No.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Yes.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Correct.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene.
Yes.
Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Correct.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Hydrate, thank you. I still have some tea here. Thank you, thank you.
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with a fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Oh, because of the gold, because of the gold. But it's because of this replica sword was missing some of the gold coating. But because it had... Can I just do that? Is this true?
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
She got some pee on her hand.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
Correct.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn. Oh my god, yes. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? I still have to aim better, but yes. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. Oh my god. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the LB button to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the LB button to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down the LB button and then use the left stick to select. Okay. By the way, if the logical difficulty is set to kind, a fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Oh, no! Well then, good luck. Ah!
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Okay.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
Correct.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Wait, what? If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got that.
When the fighting broke
yes,
out,
okay.
the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
The kitchen knife.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Exactly.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
Sayaka attacked first.
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Mm-hmm.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Exactly.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
What?
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
I don't think that's true.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too.
No, that's not true because she didn't have glittery hands.
And after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and...
I don't know.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword.
Exactly.
To defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
The part of her body that shows she never used her sword. If you wanted to use a sword, which part of your body would have to touch it? Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Because there would be glitter everywhere.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Right, like she would do that.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Oh my god, Toga, I swear to god.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because There's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to bathrooms at nighttime. Water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
But, like, besides this, if you were being chased by a killer, would you really wash your hands?
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh, good for you.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
I mean, some people stop to use their remaining blood to leave messages on the wall, so, well, shit, you're right. You're right, Forlorn. I can't really say it like that.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
I think so too.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife
was Sayaka. The one who damaged the sheath would have to be the one without the sword.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The kitchen knife.
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Oh yeah.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
She started this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Correct.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it
That
not?
is a possibility.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
Exactly, and then she would switch the nameplates back.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Makoto.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
I think so.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
Yeah, and who would believe me?
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar.
Exactly.
Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned
Exactly.
to murder.
Which we still don't know
Just hold
who
on.
it is.
That can't be true.
Yeah, it can, Makoto. Come on.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Yeah, there is. There's many clues left. Dying message. Okay.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, it's wrong. There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
Yeah. Numbers or, I don't know, your name, Leon.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must
We
be
can
a clue about the killer
definitely
hidden
see
in there.
the end in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Why would anyone else? There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. The left index finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 1, 1, 0.
She dipped it in Kool-Aid. She dipped it in strawberry juice.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Numbers and shit, man.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Exactly.
Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there.
But there
so
is.
I assumed it was 1, 1, but...
Yes, it was Noel. It was Santa Claus.
Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Oh my god, Mondo.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
No. Don't look at it as numbers. Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know. Makoto, please.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? I think... Maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So the killer was Leon Kennedy or Noel.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Select someone. It was you.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around...
It was Hifumi, you damn bastard! No, his love is for 2D.
the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
As if.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Right.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
Well, let's vote then.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The shirt? The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of? It's the thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Burnt shirt piece.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them.
Correct.
And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Like the name isn't enough.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. When? Oh, yeah, when? The time the shirt was destroyed. If you focus on that, the killer will become clear. What do you mean the time it was destroyed? Do you really have evidence that proves what time? No, we don't. Oh my god, oops. The burn. I mean, how?
I got it!
Okay.
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
I'm a little lost here.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Ah, okay.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Oh my god, because of his baseball career, he could have thrown it.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
No!
Interesting.
Now you're cooking with gas. No, that's wrong. There was one way to use the incinerator without it being... Oh, and he smashed it with a crystal ball. Oh my god, I just understood that. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is a real killer. He smashed a button. Shattered crystal ball, yes. He threw it.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Nope.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order
Wrong.
to destroy the evidence.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could.
You could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it.
I got it!
The vine with
Killer
it.
simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Oh, yeah.
remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Hifumi.
Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key. So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Ball up the shirt.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30
Correct.
feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way.
Yeah,
It'd be
you could,
impossible.
Leon.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't be much of a challenge at all for the killer because he's the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious.
Yeah.
I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more
What do you
time to
mean?
make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Yes. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at the missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, the killer... This one. My room was the scene of the crime. The incident began when the killer entered. What? Yes, the killer entered and this... Oh, okay, I have to drag it. Okay. She attacked. This goes here. Yeah. Oh, there's more. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, okay, there's more, there's more, there's more. So this one's here. No. Is it? Hold on. No, 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 no. Like this. Then they clashed. Then like this. Oh my god. Okay. they noticed something in the room. But when would that knife get used? Okay, she got into the bathroom. Oh no, yeah, she dropped it. No, this is here. And this is here. And then the shirt. Okay, I think that's it.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Done.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. team destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece
I mean,
of
even if they
indisputable
noticed, how
evidence.
they couldn't get it back.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Baboom!
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Oh my
Well
god.
then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
What? I have the evidence? Oh my god, your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. What's happening? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponents simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. During BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with a rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the A button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked on to with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. I don't get it. Do it consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate the tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get it into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot it with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your impulse gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun!
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Yeah. They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have
I
been...
refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid!
Oh my god.
Stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof?
Oh my god.
You kidding me? Not a chance! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't
Oh my
me.
god.
Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof?
Failed? Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. No, 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 no. It would appear that the one with the most votes is... No, 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 no! However, Makoto is not the black and too bad. Looks like the real killer who gets to graduate. No, 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 no!
Is this really the end for all of us?
Want to give it another shot? Yes!
I refuse to give up yet!
Hold on. Let me read it again. Okay, yes. Your opponent's statement in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the A button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the segment you've locked on to with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Okay, I didn't destroy anything. Okay. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. Okay. So I gotta press A, Y, A, Y, A, Y. Okay. Okay, let me try again.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, instead, they...
I refuse to. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Okay, let me try again. I gotta press A and I was just pressing A only.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Oh my god.
It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up.
Okay.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Oh my god, I did it.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
True.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
His own, probably.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Yeah.
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh my god.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
I did it.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you.
Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor,
Hell no.
right?
Also, sorry, I saw that you told me to hydrate sketchy NPC. I was just very focused, so cheers. Okay.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Monokuma vote. This is hilarious. Oh my god, the voice acting finished. Oh, let me put straight on my chair. Looks like you got it right. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me just to accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if it'd been wrong. Because what if we came up with... Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even if I couldn't handle what I saw in there, if I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean, even if some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? Yeah, probably. I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. Oh my god. How the fuck can I do Monokuma's voice? What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, really, I do, yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us, this is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that? All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko lashed onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure of it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Well, goodbye, Leon.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's
No,
why-
that's not. Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh,
Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate a war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment!
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Woohoo!
No!
Oh my god. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh my god. Holy shit! Oh my god. Jesus! What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
I can't take it.
Quite ballsy of Monokuma, literally.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
If you don't like all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
This case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well,
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems to me like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put on a mile on the scale. I don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're trying to say and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to say some of the fun for later.
And just like that, he was gone. And he left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost a sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
so...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such desperate situation. Move past your deaths? I could never do that. No, I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So, instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit it, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Oh my god. Kidding, I just have pretty good intuition. And that's the end of chapter 1. And we're down to 12 students. To be continued. You received a despair back present. And that's another +1 to the counter. That was +2, +3. Do you want to save the data? Yes. Well, I guess I'll just overwrite this. I think, however, we'll end it here. That was pretty intense. Let's return to the main menu. That was a chapter. I love this game. It's crazy. And I love it. I'm just wondering how crazier can it get? Like, woof. How many chapters are there again? Hold on, let me check. So much more of... Isn't that nice? You'll see. There's 5? Okay. Okay. I mean, I will end this here for today. I'm getting pretty hungry, and soon enough I'm going to have dinner. But woof oh woof. Thank you for the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. Now, let's find someone to raid. No one I know is playing. Is anyone playing Danganronpa? Let me see. There are some people, yeah. But I'm also scared that they're ahead of me. Thanks for the stream. Take care. Thank you so much. I just wanted to find someone to raid. Let me see. No one's playing Scarlet Hollow. No one's playing Slay the Princess. Maybe some Infinity Nikki? Well, maybe, just maybe, I guess we'll just finish the stream. Thank you again so much for coming, and so thank you so much for the follows. I really appreciate it. Sending all the love to you, and if you haven't joined the Discord yet, I would encourage you to. That's where I make my announcements when I go live. And we'll see each other next week. Date to be determined. I will let you know once I know. Love you all so much, and take care. Bye bye.